first tropical cyclone of the Western Pacific typhoon season has formed this February the 18th. Tropical Storm Dujuan, which is located at 7 degrees north, 131.8 degrees east. That puts the storm not far from the Philippine Islands and is expected to make landfall there in a couple of days. Currently, as of 8 p.m. Manila, it's got 40-mile-an-hour winds, pressure of 997 millibars, moving west-northwest at 4 miles per hour. This is a CDPS Stage 3, as you're about to see, for the province of Surigao del Sur. On Saturday, we're expecting a landfall. Wind speed probably not going to be tremendous, but the rainfall potential is great, making it a Stage 3. There could be 400 millimeters of rain or higher for some locations on the very coast there. So as of right now, there it is in its position. Its current wind field extending out around 100 miles generally in all directions, a little bit less in the southwestern side. No warnings just yet because Pagasa haven't yet started advisories. They will be very soon. Currently 385 miles from Bislig, 433 from Davao, 498 from Cagayan de Oro, 583 from Cebu, and 899 from the capital Manila. The storm has pretty much cleared Palau, so that's out of the way, and pretty much all impacts from this storm will be affecting the Philippines and nowhere else, because the storm will dissipate on the western side after it moves through. This is where we're at right now. A pretty good agreement in what the wind estimates are saying. Around 40 miles per hour, roughly 65 to 70 kilometers per hour. That's maximum sustained winds right now. That could rise, could get up towards typhoon strength. Not sure whether it will get there or not. JTWC here think it will get to 60 miles per hour at peak and at landfall and take it to the northern part, the very northern tip of Mindanao, and then through the Visayas region too. So that's interesting to see. But the JMA track is something quite similar as well, I should think. The cone is rather large. That's the main takeaway from this. There is a lot of uncertainty because of its slow movement over the next 48 to 72 hours. This is what the latest GFS model's saying though. Some intensification there, nearing typhoon status, then makes landfall around 60 miles per hour, and then as you can see, hardly anything left of it on the other side. The western side there, moving through Palawan and then out into the South China Sea. What's left of it, its remnants. You can detect it a little bit better here on this expected water vapor imagery, and it gives you a feel about how this moist air mass is going to be moving through as well, delivering a lot of rainfall over a significant area. Of course, we're talking localized amounts over 400 millimeters, but widespread we could obviously see over 100 millimeters, quite a lot. Sea surface temperatures around the storm right now, as you'd expect at any time of year down here, it's very warm. Not as warm as it could be, but still 28 to 29 degrees Celsius, which is plenty warm enough for significant tropical cyclone development. It will cool off a little bit as the storm enters the South China Sea. This is what models say right now. Some of the other ones, the HWRF also takes it just shy of typhoon status. The CTCX also on board with that, so keep watching that closely. But wind shear is going to be rather high. It already is taking a toll on the storm. It's rather sheared already, and only expected to rise. So that's interesting. Sea surface temperature staying warm, relative humidity not bad. You can see there the GFS forecast takes it way south. The HWRF trending north, actually going for a landfall in Leyte. Here's the last visible imagery of the day. You can just see there. Obviously night has fallen now, but you can see on the imagery that it had an partially exposed center of circulation, but a big blob blowing up now on the western side of the circulation, and that could start to deliver some rainfall to the eastern islands of the Philippines. And there's the enhanced infrared, some very deep cloud tops at that, and that may continue now over the next couple of days as this storm continues to grow and strengthen. We'll have more updates on this storm as conditions warrant.